we had a great day planned.
All of the sightseeing was unavailable because the fog was so bad.
Amazing. It goes to 0 visibility as soon as we get to our destination.
We're super happy to be here, even though we can't see the ocean from our campsite. We have easy access to walk to it.
We're going to give kayaking a little try. You ready?
Yeah.
Let me get in. See that harbor scene?
Oh my gosh! Look at him! Let's find him.
There's the other one. He just popped his head up.
2 o'clock, bald eagle. Wow, we're getting our share of wildlife today. There he is again. Oh! Right there.
Hi. Hey, buddy. We don't have any food for. Oh, did I?
There's a guy.
Hey, we don't have any crabs. We don't have anything for you. Hi there.
Oh my gosh.
No, we don't have any food. We don't have any food.
Oh.
Hey, we don't have any food. It's gonna come up a foot. Yeah, so don't let the kayak go. Don't let the kayak go. The tide's coming in.
When we kayak, we like to see a little bit of wildlife, but wow, today was extra special. 2 bald eagles and at least 2 harbor seals, and they were playing with us. Pop up, down, following us around.
Here goes the bald eagle. Your mom told you stay away from the shallow water. You didn't listen. That's what you guys get.
The beach is beautiful. People are actually fishing for, is it called fishing? For clams. They're clamming. I guess it's not called fishing. They're all over the place.
Gosh, how much water can you splash on me?
It's the wind.
All right.
If you want to paddle, you can paddle.
Or maybe they call it the guppy. We'll find out when we get inside. Tillamook Air Museum.
You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's go.
Let's go see some history.
Yeah. Beautiful. Wow, that is a huge structure right there.
What makes this stop especially interesting is that the Tillamook Air Museum is not just a collection of airplanes. It is inside historic Hangar B, a giant World War II Navy blimp hangar that was completed in 1943. During the war, blimps that were based here patrolled the Pacific coast, looking for enemy submarines. So even if you're not a big aviation history person, just walking into this building feels like stepping into a real piece of the past.
There you go. You want to get one of these?
No.
Come on.
No.
The war effort. So the Jimmy Doolittle raid, 1942, there he is. I got to fly that guy back in 1988 or so. Got to take him to Los Angeles out of Monterey. It was kind of a neat trip. What a great thing he did. He basically turned the tide of World War II. When they raided Tokyo, they kind of broke the back of the Japanese because they thought they were unraidable. Essentially, he took all these B-25s onto an aircraft carrier, took off and bombed Tokyo, and that took the wind out of their sails. The guy did a lot in aviation. Neat guy.
Let's go eat some cheese and ice cream.
1.6 billion pounds every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Free cheese. I'm in line. Is this the free cheese?
Yes, it is.
Where you actually start
We're here
the
for
tour
the free
is
cheese.
right at the cheese sampling place. So we decided that we were going to sample first and tour second. How do you like them?
I love it. It's cheese. I've never had a piece of cheese I didn't like.
So the question is, do you like cheese more or ice cream more?
We'll figure that out later. I had to steal an extra piece of cheese. Is that all right? Okay.
I mean, the answer?
Yeah, it's vanilla bean.
What is our most popular ice cream flavor?
I would bet you a piece of cheese. I had to steal another piece.
I would guess that it is vanilla bean, just not plain vanilla, but we'll see. Ready? Old-fashioned vanilla.
She's watching me. She told me only one each.
I feel like I'm being watched.
Look at her, she's watching me. I'm going back through the line.
Eat mine instead.
All right.
You know what's cool about a self-guided tour is when they make it like foolproof, idiot-proof, whatever you want to call it. These are all numbered, so you know exactly what you need to do. Start at number 1 and go all the way around. If you had to guess how many pounds of milk it takes, and Pete says I always say it wrong. I say milk instead of milk. If you had to guess how many pounds of milk it takes to make 1 pound of cheese, what would your guess be? The answer's coming up later.
All right, they changed the security girl. So I'm gonna play like I've never been here. Oh, cutting in front of me, huh?
Oh, like I'm supposed to eat this cheese?
I made it.
You were offering me cheese and then you stole it.
You had 2 packets and I only
No, I
got
got
1.
3.
3.
So they said
All right.
you can taste 1 of each.
Can you imagine how many people have done that? Now I'm going to come up with some hair fungus of some sort.
If you buy a pint of ice cream, this fits your pint of ice cream. I want to try.
Can you believe it actually takes 10 pounds of milk equals 1 pound of cheese? Yep, that's what they say here at Tillamook. It's like Disneyland on a holiday weekend, summer holiday weekend, where, you know, all the kids are out of school. So we're taking off and we're gonna go buy our Tillamook cheese at the grocery store because
$28 for a tiny little chunk.
Oh, well, that was the vintage stuff.
Yeah.
We decided not to eat here because the lines were too long and we kind of heard that the food was just
Turn right.
okay. And the ice cream line was super ridiculous long and we didn't really want to eat.
Turn right onto Highway 101 North.
We didn't really want to eat ice cream or dessert before we have our dinner. And we're on a quest for the best fish and chips on the coast. So we are gonna head up the coast a little bit further to another little town.
In 3.8 miles, take a slight left turn onto Hayes Oyster Drive.
Yeah, we're going over there onto the Oyster Drive. I don't know, but we're not getting oysters. We're getting fish and chips and whatever else we decide we want to get. But we're hungry. So we're heading over now. Look at the boat. We missed it. We didn't come out here in front at all.
Oh, well.
There's the Tillamook Creamery.
It's pretty legit, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Do you want to eat outside?
Yeah, so we do. Oh, wow.
We thought we had a long line at Tillamook, but this should be better food. I'm hoping our food doesn't get too cold before we finish, but we're doing clam chowder today. We're doing calamari strips. Of course, we have to try their fish and chips. And this is a crab and shrimp melt. So let's see how they are.
That's right.
I'm starving.
We had a great day planned, but our day sort of changed because we had
Clouds.
we
Remind
had
me of
another
my flying
foggy
days.
day. Yeah, it kind of felt like that, huh?
Yeah.
IFR. Anyway, so we're gonna attempt all of the stops that we were going to do today another day. When we came here to the Oregon coast, we're expecting a lot of fog and clouds. And for a while there, we didn't see anything. We had like
We got spoiled.
sunny days and we were totally spoiled going, wow, maybe the weather's gonna be a lot better than we expected. And then we hit a wall and it started to turn on us, got all gloomy, and now we're kind of lucky if we have a sunny day or at least like a partially sunny day. I guess you just kind of have to roll with it on your trip. And when it's so foggy that you can't see anything, that makes a difference.
Why are you driving?
Why am I driving?
Yeah.
Because that's when you normally take a nap after we eat.
Oh, You got a point there.
So we had
Oh,
our most recent fish and chips dinner, and
pitiful.
we won't talk about the place because
No, we will. We won't name the place.
if we don't have something good to say, we would rather just not talk about it versus, you know. So we're not going to tell you where we went, but we will tell you that we had the worst meal that we have had since we've been on our hunt for the best fish and chips, and I was totally surprised.
Yeah, you pay $55 for a meal. You want to at least enjoy it. It was terrible. I couldn't even find a seagull to feed.
You weren't feeding
I
seagulls,
wanted to.
but
there was none around.
but he didn't, and I wouldn't let him.
Right.
I would not let him feed seagulls. Anyway, it was gross. It was like not. It wasn't like not good. It was actually kind of gross. They did have really good soup, but that's it.
Are you done? No, not yet.
They had a great picture for the calamari, the deep fried calamari, when you ordered, but when you get it, it looks like cheese sticks, and it tasted like wood sticks. It was terrible.
Gross.
Oh.
We got one order of fish and chips.
And it was marginal at best. Yeah,
It tasted a little on the fishy side.
Swanson's. I swear I saw a bunch of Swanson's boxes in the back.
He did not.
They microwaved those. That's what it tastes like. It's terrible.
It was pretty gross. So I ordered what sounded fantastic, which was a crab and shrimp melt sandwich, and it was beyond disgusting.
The shrimp they were canned shrimp.
I would
The little
expect
bitty,
that
tiny
they probably
little-
were.
Oh, it's terrible.
And there wasn't much crab meat in there, and I don't think the crab meat was fresh either. It was actually a horrible meal. We ate out at the Little Bay, and it was gross.
Yeah.
We forced ourselves to eat it,
Anyway, on that note, I'm going to take a nap.
and I'm gonna keep driving like a rock star.
Next stop, hike the Cape Lookout Trail. But by the time we got there, it was covered in fog. So we cut our day short and went back to camp.
We look like slobs. This isn't good.
I love looking like a slob.
So you got.
Look at another mosquito in here.
We probably have a whole family of them in here.
They're probably growing.
I know. Hatching babies. And we've killed 2 mosquitoes. Here's number 3.
Wow. Bastards. You just
Don't think I
tried.
got that one. So we're at Pacific Beach right now, and you can see the sign right over there. That is where motor vehicles cannot go beyond that point, but vehicles can actually travel on the beach this direction. So we're gonna go see what's down there.
Well, I have to back up a little.
Yeah.
I don't know. Usually they usually get the beach about
20. When does he pull the engine up?
There is a plate on the back.
Oh, I got you.
Just kicks it up.
Did you catch anything? Yeah? You got some salmon? All right. What you guys catch the salmon on? Flies. Interesting. Beautiful. That's a nice boat.
Yeah, you can see one here.
Yeah. Coho?
Oh, and a Chinook.
Oh, no kidding. How cool. Oh, man, yeah. Awesome. So they're running now, huh? Starting to run?
Just finishing up, really.
Are they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're running to the rivers, right? So
Yeah.
so we're starting to see fewer of them in the ocean. They started in July for us here.
Okay.
Go through September, but you start to see fewer this time of year because they're heading into the rivers.
Okay, gotcha.
What's the funniest thing you've ever seen on a beach?
A big ass zucchini right there.
Somebody left a zucchini on the beach.
That's a big zucchini.
That's a stuffable zucchini. My grandpa used to stuff big zucchini like that and bake them in the oven. They're absolutely delicious. I wouldn't dare take that zucchini and steal that from somebody. And that's not the kind of thing that Pete will eat. So I need to go have that meal with my family that loves it. It's delicious. So yesterday we had a big day planned, and it was all about sightseeing as we are parked here in the Tillamook and Pacific City area. And we only got to do a couple of things that we had planned to do because all of the sightseeing was unavailable because the fog was so bad. So here we are at the Pacific City Beach right now, and there is a beautiful rock out there. It's right there. Do you see it? Not so much. Me either. That is why you need to be prepared to do as much as you can when the sun is out and it's clear, or even if the sun isn't out, but it's not foggy and clear, so you can see all the things that are the sights that you want to see. You can still obviously do hikes, but when you get to a lookout, if all you see is fog, well, then there's that. If you come to the Oregon coast, make sure that you have enough time at each stop in order to take advantage of the good weather days where you can actually see the sights, and pack them in up front. If you arrive and the weather's nice, just start going to see stuff, because you never know for sure where the weather is going to turn. And the other thing that you don't know is where the weather is going to be. If you're going up the coast for a while, you can be in one spot that's totally like sucked in with fog and think, okay, well, our day is shot. But as you start driving, all of a sudden it clears up. So it's patchy, you never know for sure. It's just kind of like, you know, rolling the dice and hoping that you hit it big. But it's beautiful no matter what, and take advantage. That's your tip for the day. Take advantage of the days that are good.
Quad shot mocha.
The Stimulus Coffee and Bakery. I don't know, I think the name is kind of appropriate.
I would say so.
Looks pretty yummy.
Yeah, it's good.
And we got a view of the ocean. Kind of, it's foggy. At Cape Kawanda.
We were excited to head up the coast for our second attempt to hike the Cape Lookout Trail. Unfortunately, when we arrived at the trailhead, once again, we couldn't see anything, so we skipped it and kept going up the coast.
It's too foggy.
Amazing. It goes to 0 visibility as soon as we get to our destination. It's blue up until then, and now, bingo! You can hardly see 200 yards.
Does that mean it's following us?
Yep. That's what it means to me. I guess the road turns right. Man, look at that beautiful ocean. That's a stubby little thing. It's definitely not the tallest lighthouse on the coast.
It's not?
It's pretty short.
Let me see. Stand there so I have a perspective. Okay, there's the bottom.
And I'm 6'7". No, I'm kidding.
What are you, 6'2"?
2.
And there's the top. Tiny but mighty.
That's right.
We are at the Cape Meares Lighthouse on yet another foggy day on the Oregon coast, and we're running out of time at this stop, so we didn't have a choice but to come and see it today. And the landscape around here looks absolutely beautiful, but we can't quite see it. We see a little bit up here. We can't see the ocean at all, but that is part of the deal when you are RVing on the Oregon coast. Fog is just part of the mix.
Beautiful. Look at that view. You can see for miles.
You can hear it. Can you hear the ocean?
Yeah, I can hear it. I can't see it. All right, let's get out of here.
We tried to go to the Lookout Trailhead and hike down that, it's over there by the Lookout Beach, the state park. And 2 days in a row, we were completely like no visibility, couldn't see anything, too much fog. But the beauty part of the Oregon coast and the fog thing is that it's not every place on the coast, right? So we're back now at our campsite. We found the little bit of sunshine that there is, and we're doing our paddle for the day because we had a great time out here the other day, and this is the only little bit of sunshine that we could find all day today. Otherwise, everything kind of looked like all of those clouds that are up there that are covering the top of the mountains over there, yeah, that's what we were looking at every time we tried to go on a hike. So coming down to the water seemed to work for us today.
So we're gonna see if we can't see our friendly seals, our harbor seals that we saw the other day. So we're gonna see if they're still hanging out.
Yeah, we saw.
Brought him a tuna fish sandwich.
No, he didn't. He didn't bring him any food. We'll see if we can find them. This is our second day of kayaking, and we happened to come out where the tide was really low. So hopefully if the weather holds this afternoon, when the tide comes in, we'll be able to come out here and see a little bit of the sunset. That would be super cool. You ready?
Ready.
All right, so
Let's cook some burgers.
one thing we really love is when we can put the kayak in the back of the truck, drive right over there to our campsite. It's perfect. And look at these people that are cooking their freshly caught crab.
Hello. I gotta see this Jeep. Man. Yeah, stop. Like a convoy.
What's the best part about being at this campground and this stop on our journey?
We're here alone. Look at this beach. There's not anyone for a mile that way. And I haven't seen anyone for a mile that way. So this is awesome. This is why we came here, right here. This is why we're here. Huh.
Yeah. And I think the best part about this spot is having the access to the ocean, even though we can't see it from our campsite.
Right.
And we can pull up to a spot where we can launch our kayak from the truck, which is just like I don't know how many yards from our campsite. I don't see our harbor seals though.
No.
They're not around.
Check out that sun. Check out this beach. It's just spectacular.
It is.
Nobody around. We just want to see the ocean. That's all. We haven't seen the ocean from any of these points. Everything's been fogged in. It's like, imagine, if you will, a vast ocean.
Right. Every viewpoint that we've seen since we've been camped here at Sandbeach Campground, every viewpoint that we have seen, we've seen nothing but fog because that's how thick it was.
All right.
So third day in a row, hopefully third day it's a charm because we really want to do this hike and we really want to see the ocean from the lookout. And so after 2 days of attempting and having it be so foggy and cloudy every time, the first 2 times we were there, it was like, nope, we don't even want to bother to go. We're going to keep coming back until it finally clears up enough for us to see something on this. Supposedly, I guess it's supposed to be a pretty phenomenal lookout. Cape Lookout, here we come.
I think we're going to luck out today. I think we're going to be in good shape. I said this yesterday too.
You did say this yesterday.
Yeah.
I think we said it the day before too. You just never know where the patches of fog are going to be. So you could be in severe clear and end up in something that's super cloudy and foggy, or you can go through something and come out the other side of the fog and still be in a clear situation. So we're entering Cape Lookout State Park right now, and we have some sun peeking through some clouds.
Oh no.
And it's
I'm seeing fog up there.
I'm seeing fog too as we round the corner to that turnoff for the trailhead. It doesn't look as bad as it's been though the last couple of days. So I'm still feeling good about this. It's very, very wet, but
Looking good. We'll be all right.
looking a lot better. So we'll see.
There is a North Trail, a Cape Trail, and a South Trail, and we are going to try to do just the Cape Trail.
Feels like winter.
Finally got here.
All right.
That out.
Oh, that's spectacular.
It is spectacular.
Oh my gosh. I love this area. I think we're going to move here. There you go. probably a quarter mile in, and we have a great view of the beach.
Look
Finally.
at that beach. We're hiking down and we finally got our first glimpse, and we're so happy that we waited until today to actually do this hike. We can see the beach finally.
It's spectacular.
It is
too.
spectacular.
We're moving here.
We're moving here?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's go.
You didn't tell me that before.
Muddy.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. I'm not really excited about that. This is the same point that we stopped at when we were on our way down. And now, I don't know, we're probably about, what, 30 minutes later? And we're on the way back up. And we can barely see the beach anymore. So that's what we're talking about. Yeah, so here they come. Some of them. A little bit loud. A whole lot of fun. They're just playing in the sand. I wouldn't say boys and their toys, but there's a lot of girls that do it too. I wanted Pete to take us in the truck out onto the sand just to see what it was like. He's afraid that we're gonna get stuck. We've got traction boards and stuff to get out if we ever got stuck, but he's like, I don't want to deal with that. So we have never driven out on the sand. We've just seen other people do it. We'll see what the next stop is all about. Astoria is where we're going next.
A lot of history up there.
Yeah, but for right
different.
now, we're just so
Chilling on the beach.
wait for our carver skills to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you think the fog made this stop difficult, wait until you see what happened on our next stop.